Yeah, they gonna fuck over us, man. You know, I don't know, man. I just, you know, my nigga, I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Returnable here for Davis. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw there is incomplete. You look at this Eagles defense. They played really well.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming out for the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
On 3rd down, Irwin. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Flynn. He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
On 4th down, Irwin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down, Swift. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Eagles sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in on a good run. Winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Brown goes in motion left. They run out of the gun with Swift. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Swift is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
But that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point splits the offense, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on first down. Irwin. He's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Irwin. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Brandon Smith collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Irwin. He finds his man complete. It's Flynn. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Back to throw. Irwin, he's got it. It's Spiller. Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Spiller from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. This is 2nd and 8. The slot man in motion right. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd down and 1. Now Hurts going to move him around. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try and run here with Swift.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And some roll to work. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to cope.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Let's just make this one. Then put control down there.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Hurts completing this one quickly. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Nice job finishing off that drive. The credit there goes to that play clock.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Off the play fake. Irwin. Open man downfield is Davis. And some room to maneuver. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what? We are. Let's see how you handle it.
They run behind center with Spiller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Irwin.
Oh my nose!
Underneath to Spiller. Certainly not really bad there.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, and they go with Swift again. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. There he goes, right side. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. It's a 21-10 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun, Irwin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down. Incompletion. One more good work, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Irwin. And that's going to be incomplete.
They sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead grows to 14 and 24-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Escapes the defender, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people. That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Irwin. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Michael Parsons able to drop him that time for the 2nd sack of the evening.
Someone's closing in on the lead. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Irwin. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Irwin. He gets this out to Spiller. And he gets it down to the 32. So the conversion good for just 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Irwin. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And running with power here. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert. His time. And it's a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So potentially a turning point. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the offense. He's up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Still going.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Charger drive about to get going. They go play action here on first down.
Get out of the fucking
Comes and
backfield.
down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
I mean, he couldn't even get off his fucking route. Fuck out of here.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Off play action. Irwin. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive. That direction what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Irwin. And he knocks the ball away and it falls in.
Just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And here's a very low line drive. Almost whiffed on it. Pulled in at the 24. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Irwin. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep leads, able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Irwin. Throw left side complete. That's Flynn. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Page. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Irwin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 44 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the two-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
Well, they definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Once again, it's Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they have this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a handoff to Spiller. A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. And 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
He continues to struggle on a case to break off a big one, and might need to just pull that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Off play action. Irwin. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.